What's going on, guys? Rob Plays here. I played without aim assist for 30 days in Apex Season 17. If you want to know how controller players would play without aim assist, stick around, this one's going to be a doozy. Quickly, here's my daily kill-death ratio. Each point is a different day. At the top is my rank in each block, and then the red line is my average KD with aim assist back on for 30 days. So after I finished the challenge, I turned aim assist back on, I played for 30 days, and the red line is my average KD. Here is my daily knock to death ratio. This of course is higher than my KD, because not everyone I knock gets fulled. And once again, the red line is my 30-day average with aim assist turned back on. And here is my average damage per game per day. You might be thinking, why is that red line not way higher? I thought it would be too. What happened? Season 17, basically. The first 29 days had its ups and downs. My gameplay was a struggle, but because of MMR-based matchmaking, the games were easy. Then all of a sudden, in Diamond 1, that matchmaking difficulty jumped up significantly. This is embarrassing, but in my last 21 games, I had a 0.2 KD and averaged 490 and 270 damage per game per day. A massive decrease from my previous average of 592 damage per game for the prior 29 days. Basically, if I died early in a match, which I often did, my teammates would just rat it out. After getting to D1, my lobbies have stayed the same, even with aim assist back on. So in the same types of lobbies, here are my stats with and without aim assist. And if you're curious how my stats compared to prior seasons, here are charts of my performance across each season. Feel free to pause at each chart and take a look. Immediately when I disabled aim assist, the lack of aim slowdown made me over-adjust on targets. I could picture this discouraging anyone that wanted to try playing without aim assist, but to be honest, it only took a few days to get used to this. Tracking, however, remained difficult for the duration of the challenge. And this should be obvious, but I can objectively say this: controller without aim assist is the worst way to play Apex. It puts you at a massive disadvantage from every controller or M&K player you go up against. On day 2, I placed into Bronze 3. I lost a lot of 1v1s that I would usually win, and this cut my confidence because as a controller player, you go into close range engagements feeling like this is your time, you're gonna win. I just could not be a difference maker in these fights. One clips in particular became very rare. Over the weeks, my playstyle changed on its own. I'm usually the entry fragger IGL, making me the first one into the fight. But with decreased confidence, I slipped into more of a floating fragger/assist role, relying more on my teammates to enter us into close range engagements. I also started playing a lot of R99 Rampage. My R99 recoil control barely took a hit from the lack of aim assist, and the Rampage is such a low skill gun that it was nice to just pick up and be able to shoot forever. 2 weeks in, I was messing around in the range, and I noticed something. I had always been an 8 response curve guy, so basically I was a classic player. I tried linear in the past and I just never had the fine motor skills for it. I would over-adjust, under-adjust, it was just ugly. All of a sudden, 2 response curve just felt amazing. I dropped it down and I felt a big subjective improvement in my abilities. From there it was a smooth climb up until Diamond 1, and lots of other players have experienced this. It's like there's a wall in Season 17 matchmaking where somewhere in Diamond they throw out MMR-based matchmaking and pit you in lobbies with true masters and pred players out of nowhere. We started getting stomped by top Apex pros in nearly every game, and it was a trudge straight through until the end. On day 31, after 271 total games, I hit Masters. What can I conclude from this? Well, first, controller needs aim assist. I suffered, and I have thousands upon thousands of hours of FPS and VR experience. How would someone less skilled than me do? It'd be ugly, I guarantee it. Aim assist is strong. Potentially too strong. I would argue that aim assist is too strong, but I think it'd be great to see more players give this challenge a try. How would players who are much better than me or much worse than me do without aim assist for a week? If you give it a try, let me know down in the comments. I'd be interested to have a conversation about it. Next, Season 17 was the worst season to do this challenge. That I know. And I couldn't have known. I had prepped quite a bit for this challenge, so here we are. If you're wondering if playing without aim assist got me better at Apex, I don't know. I do feel a subjective improvement on my gameplay, and the challenge seemed to improve my motor skills, allowing me to play more comfortably on linear. I'll have to keep playing and looking at the stats. If I could do it over, I think it would have been better to play for 30 days at Masters without aim assist, since the lobbies would be representative of each other. That does have its own issues, like lobbies changing over time as people got disinterested, but to be honest, I wouldn't really want to play for 30 days at a 0 KD anyway, so I won't be redoing this. So that's the video. If you guys have any other questions about how this challenge went, let me know down in the comments. My video right before this one is the full gameplay video of the challenge, with and without aim assist, so go check that one out. Link is in the description. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace!